Hi, we're back in the desert. I'm wearing another armor. This time, I've clad myself into the AkantoreX armor. I made it black because the other colors look pretty bad, actually. And I'm wearing the Nerskilla greatsword now. I've beefed both of them up as much as possible. My defense is lower than it was when I used the pink Wraithian armor, because the pink Wraithian armor is very bulky for this part of the game. It has about 50 defense right now. My AkantoreX armor in the lower 40s, and I decided for this armor choice because the pink Wraithian armor has an ability which is called Den Protector, which is nice if you're farming for X, but I'm not farming for X all the time. So for the parts where I'm not using the pink Wraithian armor, I'm going to use the AkantoreX armor for now, because it has the Predator skill, which means if you slay an enemy, you gain HP back. And if you wear it too, you also gain the Might ability, Might M I think, which enhances your strength. But this isn't the only thing I wanted to show you. First things first, Nerskilla. We haven't fought her before as well. And also I'm going to show you two of my new partners which I leveled up. The first one is Mephisto, my fire Diablos. The naming choice should be quite obvious. A red-horned demon-looking thingy should be enough. I made it fire elemental because I don't have one which is prioritizing fire at the moment. Wraithian can use fire, but she's actually an ice monster, because she has ice bingo and so on and so forth. The bingos on the Diablos aren't perfect yet. I have to get rid of one or two which are not very useful, because it gains the ability power attack up medium at level 35 I think, and it also has a power attack up medium gene, so it's obsolete to actually use it. But without further ado, let's get rid of this spider. Nerskilla uses technical attacks, and it uses power attacks when it uses abilities like Sleep Chaser, Poison Chaser and something like that. And Spider Assault. Yeah, this is the same as Jump Strike from the regular Nerskilla, a damaging attack, which is technical based. Ground Thrust is an ability which deals 1.4% the damage that a normal attack would do. It also has Fierce Stab, which is 1.2 or 1.3, and maybe Ground Thrust is only 1.3, but it's stronger than Fierce Stab, its ability which it learns from the very start. And I'm trying to show you the kinship attack, which I should be able to, I hope, if my Diablos doesn't deal too much damage. Nope, it's going to wreck it. Yes, because of this. Nerskilla is pretty dumb actually. If it doesn't manage to put you to sleep, to skill seal you or something else, which status, whatever status it can inflict onto you, it will never use something else except technical attack and jump strike, or I think that's pretty much it. So it's a very straightforward fight, and as you can see, because I kept my Garnet and Red Rocket along while I was power leveling my Avalanche and my Mephisto, they are very high leveled right now, as my Hunter is, even more than before. This is the reason, because of this, the reason why I'm not going to use them that much is because they are absurdly strong right now. I wanted to level up both of them to level 35. It took my my Diablos a long time, because it's a slow grower, and my AkantoreX is a regular grower. I thought it was slow as well. No enemy here? No, just a Banabra. Usually here is a Cephadrome Baroth or Nerskilla, and this way should be either a Daimyo, a Diablos or Black Diablos. This time there's a Daimyo. Huh, weird. Before that there was a small Daimyo. Well, this is a Daimyo, and these smaller ones are Hermitors. What I'm trying to do right now is trying to summon a Black Diablos. So I'm going to summon a little bit, and I'm going to see you once I'm done. There we go. Took me about 20 minutes or something until he finally showed up. Every fight until this one, I fled because otherwise I would have easily leveled up 1 or 2 level, maybe even 3, because I've been sitting here for quite some time. Usually they aren't that rare, but this time around he decided, or rather she decided not to show up. And since they are preferring power, Black Diablos, by the way, is pretty much the same as the regular Diablos. If you're fighting it, they have one distinctive difference though, which I'm going to show you in a minute. First, let's bring out your speed attacker, and as you can see, the blue on the AkantoreX looks a little bit off. It's because it's a water AkantoreX. I ditched my Barrett and my Nurskilla for Diablos and AkantoreX, and AkantoreX is also able to climb vines, and Diablos is able to dig. And the reason why I'm going to get rid of my red Kezu soon enough is because Diablos also can roar, and so basically this role will be taken from Kezu by the Diablos. So now enough talking, more fighty. Since he is looking at neither of us, and I'm pretty low on health, he may be using a Merciless Horn. Oh no, he's going to use Power Charge. If he's using Power Charge and afterwards Merciless Horn, it will be quite dangerous, especially since Black Diablos is tankier than regular Diablos. And by the way, AkantoreX, I mean, Black Diablos who is enraged will counter every attack, power, technical and speed, if it's a regular one. If it's a ability, it won't counter, but it will counter if it's a normal power or a technical attack. It means if you encounter one in the nest and it wakes up after you grab some eggs, it will be enraged from the start, so don't wonder if it's countering every attack you try to throw at it. The reason why I'm going to let my AkantoreX just use Lock On is basically an attack which enables you, or a technique which enables you to hit with the next attack with a 100% chance, which is actually pretty nice because I gave my AkantoreX a lethal tackle from Bull Drone, which always crits if it hits. Hit it right. So let's see. Let's just continue to build up my kinship gauge so I can show you my kinship attack with the AkantoreX, which looks badass by the way. Now that it's enraged, I mean, it's going to counter every attack, which you are going to see after my AkantoreX and my Hunter will both attack. Attack, and then counter. By the mist, because it's been blinded by the light, actually by a bunch of sand. And once it's enraged, it also deals more damage. An unraged Diablos isn't that much of a threat. But an enraged Diablos is, especially if it's using Power Charge and then Merciless Horn, and which enables it to basically wipe your team if you're low level enough. But this won't be the case this time, because I'm going to finish it with a Rock Smash, which sounds pretty underwhelming. Booyah! This attack looks way better with ice or fire or dragon or pretty much everything but water, because water is just, I don't know, some kind of water torrent coming from the ground, but looks way better with icicles or flame bursts coming out of the earth, like hell erupting from underneath you. So now let's go back to the Albrecht's village, and now since we have a AkantoreX, we can spurt through the desert rather quickly, like this. Yeah, kick ass. And by the way, Diablos gives more, I think it gives the same amount of experience as Pink Raytheon does, still doesn't have as much HP, and is actually, well, they may be up to on par on strength-wise. But that's pretty much it. In the next area, the monsters are, in my opinion, still weaker than Pink Raytheon. It's weird you can encounter Pink Raytheon so early, yet she would pretty much shitstorm most of the monsters we've encountered yet. If you have questioned regarding the riddles of the Riddle Master, up to this point, the monsters were, aside from the Story Lagombi, afterwards it was Apsaros, then it was Red Kezu, and then Nerskilla. I already took care of this off screen. And now, we are going to rebuild this village. Ah. Wait, he said Artsuros Lagombi and what was the other one? Katku. But Artsuros doesn't have the Rock Breaker ability. Weirdly enough. Let's see, let's go to Hakum Village, because it's the first one on my selection screen. And then just bring along a monster with the Rock Breaker ability. Namely Katku, because I don't have another one, which is slightly stronger than, whoops, the starting out monster. Let's see. Wait, do we have new items which we can get from the Poogie thingy? Ah, we do. Eye patch outfit. Alright. Exactly 50 Poogies. Nice. Maybe I missed one or two, I don't know yet. Let's see. Manage monsters. Change party. Let's see. Katku. Going to switch up with Kurupeko because it's only for leveling anyway. And then let's go to the village again. I'm having a slight Bravely Default vibe here, because there was some kind of, not minigame, but side quest-ish mission where you can upgrade the village and gain some new items from someone. A rebuilt village has better items than any other well-flourishing town in the game. This is, by the way, a huge rock. Even larger than the rocks that are requiring Rock Breaker Plus. So it doesn't make much sense that Katku can break it. Conveniently placed stone. Oh. And by the way, someone asked me a few days ago actually, where do you get the Mega Potion recipe? Well, do the fucking side quests. The side quest you need for Mega Potion recipes is the one which you can get from one of the guild gals from the guild thingy. You need 3 shark tunas to actually unlock the recipe. Oh, new quests. Oh, I could have just waited for I could have just waited for her to give me the quest, and then I could have easily not used my Kurupeko to spam calls. As you can see, it's still wrecked, pretty much everything. And the more you advance through the quest of the... what is it? The Legend of Zelda guy. Oh, can already clear this. What did he even want from me? He wanted Mechalite ore and that's it. Alright, what do you want? Rider's Flute? I don't even know what it does, actually. Ah, yeah. We need an item. The first time I played this, I had the Japanese language still, and I didn't know what to do. The thing which you have to do is actually go to the stables, and now you have a new option. The fourth option. Wait. I think there was a Poogie around here somewhere. I'm wrong. Maybe once the village is fully rebuilt. Maybe not. Let's see. The fourth option. It requires you to just go to expedition party, use whatever monster you want actually, and go to the... Wait, let me see. Huh. I can only choose Pondry Hills, weirdly enough, but they want me to bring a Grand Felvine thingy item, whatever. Select monsters. Let's see. Let's just use... well, anything will do. A party of AkantoreX. Yeah. This isn't a frightening thought at all. A huge herd of AkantoreX stampeding through the Pondry Hills, wrecking pretty much everything because the strongest monster that there currently is residing in this area is a blue bird. Yeah, kick their ass, AkantoreX army. I think that's it. Yeah, proceed with this target. Let's see. Treasure hunt. Treasure hunt. Gather fewer items but search for rare items. Yeah. Kinda works. Oops. Send out. Alright. This will take 20 minutes. And now we have to wait until they're done. But you don't have to wait with me. I'm just going to do some stuff for 20 minutes or let my DS open for 20 minutes or something, and then we're going to see us later. I'm here a little bit prematurely. The 20 minutes aren't over yet. This is the mission Black Diablos I took from the one guy at the pond, or I can't even remember. He looked like pretty much every other character in this game, because he doesn't have fancy hair, like me. Well, my hair looks pretty dog in comparison to other anime characters, especially Chival's sexually attractive, erotic, red flowing hair. Well, the reason why I'm going to show you this fight is because I haven't showed you the Kinship attack of Diablos yet. I'm hoping that I will have the opportunity to show it off to you. I probably won't, or I think I will actually, but since I can't see its HP, it may be a little bit tricky to kill him with my Kinship attack or kill him before my Kinship attack is full. So, he is using Merciless Horn now, and since you saw that he just did power charge, let's see how much damage it will deal together with Merciless Horn, power charge, and even though I have pretty high defense. Except if I would have put him to sleep, that is. Oh yeah, I forgot about the counter. Oh! Another one! Ooh, this was close. The thing is, the higher the gap between your defense and the monster's attack is, the lower damage it deals, which makes sense, but it's not, it's exponential, I think. This means the higher your defense is, even though if it's, for example, if you have 100 defense more than the monster has attack, it will probably deal less than 10 damage, so basically in the single digits. This is why I'm pretty sure that defense is way better than high attack. For example, if you have 500 defense but only 400 or 300 HP, it won't matter too much if the monster can't deal any more than 5 damage to you. Understand what I'm saying? If not, then I'm terribly sorry for your loss of your right brain half. I really am. We should be able to, since it can't counter, since it's, well, grounded, not grounded as in having to stay at home, because its home is a freaking big desert, so it would probably not matter too much if we would ground this sassy lady lying on the ground. And since I don't want to kill it, I don't want to use a power attack, otherwise I would deal a lot of damage because of the combo. So let's just stick with speed. But it still may die because it's grounded. Oh no, it survived. Power Clash! If it survives this one, I can... Oh no, it didn't survive. Well, I was out of luck since he dropped down after the merciless horn attack. By the way, you saw what kind of attacks I gave my Diablos? I gave him Poison Spike and Fire Fang. Both are Raytheon abilities, one of pink and one of the regular. I also gave him Blaze Ball from the Katku, but only as a placeholder to get a Fire Bingo. I will get rid of it once I have access to fireballs from stronger monsters, but I don't have them yet. So now I'm back to, well, waiting until the 20 minutes are over. Let's see, maybe I have luck and there's a Schrodinger's Skilla or something else running around here. Let's see, is there... There is... a Benahabra. Well, oh no, there's a Berith. Well, doesn't matter. We're going to see each other next time. On the next episode, I'm going to stop a little earlier because I don't know what else to do except for waiting. Yeah, oh, by the way, one thing. If you go this way, you go to a secret passage, kinda. It's highly advised to bring a monster which you can borrow, otherwise you won't get a couple of treasures. I already took care of it. Yeah, that's it. We're going to see each other next time. See ya.